Guys, let's go ahead and move on to the third topic of the day. Your boy is tripping. Your boy is tripping. He continues to stay in the news. Uh, but before we let me get this super chat right here. I would pay good money to see Ezra Miller reality show. Someone, anyone, make it happen. AMBW channel, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. And your super chat is a perfect segue to this next topic right here for number 3. And that is coming from TMZ. Ezra Miller. Parent says actor taking control of their daughter. Ask court for protective order. What the hell is going on? Warner Brothers, why are you being so quiet? What are they going to do with the Flash movie? All these questions are relevant, and we got to find answers. And because this is just not making any sense. This man has been caught on camera choking women, breaking into bedrooms and stealing social security cards and IDs, throwing chairs, hitting women in the forehead. And if you've read this article, which is in the description box of this video for you to read at your own leisure, it seems that alleged. We don't know if this is true. The parents are alleging this. I don't want any trouble over here. That he may have been grooming their daughter. This is quite disturbing, big time. Ezra Miller, make this bigger. Ezra Miller is not only a bad influence, they're a danger to the well-being of an 18-year-old woman, at least according to the parents who are asking a court to step in and keep the actor away from her. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Dakota, and you can see her right here in this image, Iron's Eyes met then 23-year-old Miller in 2016 when she was only 12, just 12 years old. And the actor was visiting the Standing Rock Reservation in North Dakota. From there, Dakota's parents say she and Ezra developed a friendship they believe put Dakota at risk. Dakota's parents say Miller flew her to London in 2017 to visit the studio where Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was filmed, and she was a big fan, and Ezra Miller was a star in the movie. At the time of the trip, they say Dakota was 14 and Ezra was 25. First of all, why is this the first time that we're hearing this? This is serious. Now, I guess at the time, Ezra Miller, the first time I've ever heard of Ezra Miller ever was as the Flash. So, well, I guess he was popular then. What am I talking about? Everybody else knew him because he was in Fantastic Beasts. I haven't seen Fantastic Beasts. I was about to say, was he a nobody before the Flash? But apparently not, because he was in Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Him. And this young lady, Dakota, was a fan. But still, why did this not come out then? This is real. Jaron, you silly. I saw your comment. More love. It's time for the pedos to get prosecuted to the full extent of the law. If that's the case, this is I'm gonna say this is alleged, but first of all, why didn't we hear about this before? This is in 2016, 2017. And two, why this girl was 14 years old and she's being allowed to fly across the world to see a grown man? Now, the only way that would be okay with me is if the parents are there. If the parent is going with the child, then that's perfectly fine, But it's still weird, and the invitation itself is still weird. Like, why are you talking to children at that age? That doesn't make sense to me at all. It goes on to say, as the friendship continued, Dakota's parents claim Ezra supplied their underage daughter with alcohol, marijuana, and LSD. How does he? Not only that, they claim Ezra's best known as the Flash in the DC superhero films disrupted Dakota's schooling at a private institute in Massachusetts so much she dropped out in December 2021. So now we're 2021, but earlier, this. Okay, so if this started in 2016 and 2017, how do you still get jobs? How do you still get work? Am I missing something? Let me know in the comment section. The parents say they flew to Miller's Vermont home in January to get their daughter and discovered she didn't have her driver's license, car keys, bank cards, and other needed to navigate life independently. They say they also found bruises on Dakota's body, which they allege Ezra caused. Shortly after she got home, Dakota's parents said she fled to New York City to reunite with Ezra. And from there, the pair has been traveling together to Vermont, Hawaii, and Los Angeles. The two were spotted at a club in Hawaii in a video obtained by TMZ. Now, that was one of the first times we heard about Ezra in the news cycle, is because he was at the, staying with this couple in Hawaii. And, I was making jokes saying, was this freaky deaky weekend gone wrong? And Cucko Sessions Part 9 and all kind of stuff. So was Dakota a part of this as well? I hope not. I hope not. This is wild. In the so they have some documents here. Let's read these. I like to make a statement to acknowledge the tragedy that is the narrative of the general public and the assumptions made on my behalf by my family and friends regarding my stability and otherwise. I dropped out of a bar 5 months ago. My friend and comrade William passed shortly thereafter. My mind was incredibly impacted, and I've needed space and time for the processing of grief. My comrade Ezra Miller, for the entirety of the aforementioned era, has only provided loving support and invaluable protection throughout this period of loss. I'm in no way under circumstance have been during my short-lived adulthood in need of conservatorship. My father and his allegations hold no weight and are frankly transphobic and based in the notion that I am somehow incapable of coherent thought or opposing opinions. I don't even feel like she didn't write this. She didn't. I don't believe it. This bout of blatant betrayal and toxicity my parents and others have chosen to punish me with has been desperately embarrassing and traumatically life altering. Relationships in my life have been grossly affected, some detrimentally so. This behavior is unacceptable and needs to be called out. Now, let me ask y'all this. Y'all hear the vernacular, y'all hear the word usage. She did not write this, in my opinion. Y'all can let me know what you think. Y'all let me know what you think. Now, you heard that. Here's a video. Hit a one in the chat if you can hear this. Hit a one in the chat.
I've become aware.
Can y'all hear this?
That some people are saying that my statements were not written by me. I'd like to clarify that they are, in fact, directed from me. Nobody is controlling my Instagram account.
It's very low. Okay. Uh, uh, okay, hold on.
I don't have a phone right now out of my own personal conviction. And honestly, it's really distressing that the narrative of the victim is not
I'm muted. I'm not trying to make fun of her. I'm not. But you hear how she's talking right now, right? She's like, and yeah, and how can she talk this way but then write what was in that article? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't add up. Y'all can't hear me now? I press pause.
profoundly contrasting to whatever assumptions those of us have garnered and have chosen to carry. I'd like to say that it's nobody's business and that no one is owed a story or an outcome. This is my life. These are my decisions. And I'm disappointed in my parents and the press in every way.
Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Thank you.
Well, she 18 now, so I can be a little be honest. But y'all, she didn't write this, especially with her talking like that. That's what I'm saying. What's up, struggles girl? Robert Kelly approved his mentions. Blink twice if you need help. For real, for real, for real, for real. She did not write that. Zia, Ezra is dangerous. It's weird. Ezra's dangerous. I mean, he did throw a chair. How do you throw? Come on, man. And scroll all of this. What is Warner Brothers going to do with the movie? What are they going to do? Because apparently, word on the street is knocking off the headphone that they said that this is the best movie they've produced. Take that with a grain of salt, and also that this movie is pivotal of the future of their live action films, their cinematic universe. And I believe that because if you know the character the Flash, he can faster than the speed of light. He taps into the Speed Force. He can change time, not change time, but alter time, create alternate realities, etc. And there's been lots of speculation of DCE rebooting it. I'm not saying I necessarily want that to happen, but I wouldn't be upset if they did it. We got the Zaslav, the new CEO of not Warner Brothers, but Discovery, making all types of changes. I covered it with struggles how he came in and canceled out on CW shows. So they maybe want to reboot it with this movie, but they can't do it because he up here throwing chairs and choking women and stealing IDs at butt parties and grooming minors allegedly. Allegedly, they better stream it. No one is going to support it. Right on, right on. Exquisite Coilers. I am boycotting the Flash movie. It's giving mind control straight to Betamax. The DCEU is curses yearly. Yeah, it's this is I'm not supporting the Flash with Ezra as Flash. Right on. What cinematic universe? Warner Brothers movies are all over the place. They can't cut the Flash without Ezra. I mean, they're not that bad to me. They're straight. Um, It just goes on to say, it seems Dakota is aware of her parents' concerns. She recently took to social media to say she is mentally stable, like we just saw in the video, and her comrade Ezra has been a help in her life. She also says she's recently got a therapist and is looking forward to the future. Dakota's parents are asking the court step in and issue an order of protection against Ezra on behalf of their daughter, and hearing is set for next month. We reached out to Ezra's team. No, so far, no word back. Yeah, this is horrible, man. This is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But at the same time, man, there's just so much going on here. Um, Dakota apparently is 18 now. So I mean, she's, technically an adult, legally an adult. So she can do what she wants. Yes, we were all stupid when we were 18 years old. We all were. But she is an adult, so she can do what she wants now. Um, yeah, comrade. What a weird, yeah. Yeah. It's so she's of legal age. There's no word from Ezra's team. There's no word from DC or Warner Brothers or Zaslav. I mean, this is literally the fourth time, at the very least, fourth time in the past 2 years, maybe even a year, but at least 2 years, where this dude's name has been circulating in the news in a negative way. And so, what do you do? Do you just, do you go straight to Betamax? Put it on HBO Max and call it that? You know, I don't know, man. But they got to do something. This movie is a $200 million production, and you just don't want to just throw that away. So they got some serious decision making on their hands right now. What did Mara say? Weirdo.org. How's she paying? How's she paying for therapy? Right. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So hopefully everybody involved in this gets the help that they need. Um, because this is just not good at all. And I don't want anybody being taken advantage of in any way, shape, or form. But guys, if you're watching this via live or the replay, there's a link down below for you to read at your own leisure. And let's go ahead and move on to topic number 4.